What's going on, everyone? So in this trade, I kind of want to recap how I just made $685 trading to the downside on Apple, kind of show you guys why I took this trade, what exactly I was looking at. Again, not the best day for me, kind of slow, did get chopped up early in the morning, managed to kind of just break even on those couple trades that I did take in the morning, but I was able to come out profitable, $685, and still holding a couple of running contracts, probably going into tomorrow, right? The market is only open for about 45 more minutes, so I'm kind of going to give it a little bit more time to see what it does. But let's dive into the charts. Let's see exactly what I was looking at and why I kind of took this trade. And I'm going to show you where my stop loss would have been, because the market really was pretty much trending sideways all day today, besides like that first hour to 2 hours of the market. So I'm going to kind of show you what I was using as my technical stop loss and why I used it, right? So let's just kind of go ahead and dive into the charts here. What we're looking at, very simple, right? The chart is very clean. I was just playing price action. I did have a bunch of trend levels up on this earlier, but I kind of took them all down because it was just, you know, the market wasn't really doing anything. So what I was looking at here, we did have the day's low, so I'm going to draw these for you in real time. So we had this day's low here sitting at around 150.88, okay? As of 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we put in the day's high. That price was sitting around $153, okay? So this is our day's range. It's been established already. If I kind of go to the left here, this is below pre-market lows, which is telling me that the price action is a little bit more bearish. We do have this top wick here on Apple, which is sitting at around 154, right? So let's just kind of use that as our pre-market high. So what I was looking at here, off the open, there was a nice flush and washout to the low of day at 150.88. Then we had a little bit of a bounce here, recovery of the 20 SMA to go long. However, I did not take this trade just due to the fact that I was in another trade at this time. I was trading some futures, so my eyes weren't really on this chart. As I started to see a lot of this choppiness action over and under the 20 SMA here for the past 2-3 hours, I really had no interest in taking the trade, right? So I had no interest in kind of trading the markets anymore. The last thing that I was kind of looking at here within the last hour's time was I was kind of telling myself this, right? And if I can pull up my drawing tool here, if I just kind of go back in time to around 9:30 a.m., even 8 a.m., right? So once we put in this little bit of a high here, right? I'm looking at this high here, I'm looking at this high here, and I was looking at this high here, right? We've got 3 lower highs here. If we can kind of draw a trend line there, if we were to get a breakout, there was a good potential that we could kind of pop to 153, 154, right? So if I kind of go back and let me make this a little bit more cleaner, what I was looking at here was off of this first high of day that we put in during market hours, right? We have yet to take it out to confirm to go to the long side. So all that's telling me is all of this nasty choppy action is just consolidation for another move to the top side or another move to the downside, right? So what I'm looking at here is as it starts to get tight and this price action starts to get tight, what I'm looking at is a high, staircase down, lower high, staircase down, lower high. I'm waiting for that next kind of staircase down, right? So I hope you guys are all following with me. So what I was looking at here is if we were to lose the 20 SMA, which we did here at around a time of 11:30 a.m., we lost this 20 SMA. All I'm looking for is, can we confirm the low, right? Because this got stopped out, this got stopped out, all these trades prior got stopped out. So I understood that if I was going to take a short position, I'm going to have to give myself a little bit more room, a little bit more risk, right? I'm going to have to let the chart wiggle around a little bit. I'm going to have to let the chart kind of do its thing, set up, whatever, right? Because it's been, you know, going sideways like a wave. So what I did here was I put this high, right? This last lower high that we put in, 152.52 as my stop loss. Okay, so if we were to break down and then recover and break 152.52, I'm out of the trade. I lost. It is what it is. That's the name of the game. Let's just keep the show going. As we confirmed here at 11:35, I went ahead and took my short position, 10 contracts on Apple, 152.50 strikes. Okay, so what I was looking at here, and I'm going to put that on the screen, you know, it'll probably be in the beginning of the video, but what I'm looking at here is if we were to stay under the 20 SMA, we potentially have room to go down to low of day. So as we started to put in this red engulfing candle here, I started to sell some contracts 2 at a time, 2 at a time, 2 at a time. got down to a total of 4 contracts, and when we finally took out this low here, I just sold the remaining contracts. I still have 2 contracts that I'm going to hold into tomorrow, because if we do lose 150.88, there's a little bit more room to the downside, and if we do decide to springboard up, it's not really going to cost me, you know, all of the gains that I have. I'm still going to be profitable on the trade either way. So this is just a break even trade for me at this point in time. So what I'm looking for now is the 150.88 break to the downside. If we can get that, that would just continue my hold, right? If we do get back over the 20 SMA, my stop loss now is going to be over 151.89. That's how I'm going to kind of manage this trade now. So just wanted to kind of show you guys, why did I take the trade? Well, since we put in the low and we bounced, we made a high, we never made a new high, right? So as time kind of progresses here, if you can kind of consistently see these lower highs being put in, well, if we do start to lose that short-term moving average, which is right in between our range that we're looking to play here, what we can do is just go ahead and put our stop loss at the last recent high and tell yourself, if the pressure remains under the moving average and under our stop loss, we're going to hold this trade as close as we can get it to our price target. Okay, so notice I did not say that I'm looking for the 150.88 break off the jump. My price target was just back to the previous action, and that's it. I hope this video helps you guys kind of get a better understanding of how to trade, supply and demand, and kind of how to navigate and manage your trades once you're already in them. Again, Apple's 162.50 puts is what I played. I played 10 contracts. Total taken off the 8 that I sold was $685 or 680 something dollars, you know, minus commissions and all that other good stuff once that's all said and done. But I do have 2 contracts left. I'm going to kind of hold those into tomorrow. Even if I was to lose on those, I'm not going to lose, you know, what I made already, right? So this is already a free trade for me. Hope that video makes sense. If you guys want to learn how to trade, make sure to join evolutiontraders.com, become a lifetime member there. You're going to get access to all of my courses. You're going to get access to myself, one-on-one mentorship. I'll go over and help psychology. I'll go over and help mindset. I'll go over and help supply and demand. I'll go over all of my strategies. I'll go over all of my watch lists. I do a ton of stuff in there with a lot of the guys. So if you have any help, or if you need any help and you have any questions, make sure to ask and DM me once you guys get an insight on the Discord. If you guys just want to kind of come into the Discord and hang out in the general chat room, that's completely free to join. Make sure to join the Discord. That link is down below, and I'll see you guys all next time.